Well, a very good evening to you and welcome to Ingwe Fanzone. This is how we do it each and every Thursday right here on FCTV. My name is Gladys Midecha, and as usual, it is a pleasure having you as my guest this evening, because remember, we are because you are FCTV, making sure that we have a show for the fans by the fans. Let's get this show on the road. I am absolutely excited. Now, the clip you have seen is the goal that made sure FC Leopards is in the semi-final in the FKF Cup. We beat Tusker by a solitary goal to nil, and I'm going to be telling you all about that as the show goes on. But first and foremost, let's start off with some Fanzone news. And well, let's get this show on the road with membership now. Guys, I have been talking about membership the whole of this, since time immemorial. And the membership list has been published. And if you want to know whether you are a member of the Great FC Leopards family or not, well, all you have to do is make sure you go and check out our website, www.fcleopards.co.ke. The website is www.fcleopards.co.ke. Hapo ndio utajua wale members ambao wameregister. And why am I talking about registration and how important it is? It is because the AGM notice was already given. Now, the AGM is going to be held on the 27th of June. And with the government protocols not allowing us to have a meeting physically, we are yet to confirm where the venue will be. So muendelee kuangalia mitandao zetu za kijamii ili mjue mahali AGM meeting will be. So the AGM will be on the 27th of June. And remember, this is one meeting that is open to members. So make sure you register yourself as a member of FC Leopards family. I have some good news for you, by the way. Our registration numbers are up. We were about 1,600. Now we are up to about 2,200 members. That is absolutely good news. And all we need is more members. More members, man, you guys, we are over 90,000 on our Facebook page. We are over 80,000 on our Twitter handle pages and over 13,000 on our Instagram, baby. So all you have to do is make sure that you register yourself as a member with only 1,200 Kenyan shillings. Or, you can decide if you want to join a branch. You don't have to be an independent member like some of us are. And let's move on to some other news. Now, there was change in leadership at the Loresho branch. They had their elections last week and they have a new office. Yes. Now, for those of you who are in Loresho branch, I'd just like to give you the names of your new office bearers. Now, the chairman is Makinas Ikumu, vice chairman is Nicholas Babila, the secretary is Hilary Makoli, vice secretary is Roslinda Atundo, the treasurer is Hunter Lugado, vice treasurer is Millicent Oyuka, organizing secretary is Petero Machiwa, who will be assisted by Patrick Asigo, and they have 3 committee members by the names of Norman Runalo, Hector Okoki, Joseph Malika. Congratulations to Loresho branch for electing a new office, and all the best to the new office bearers. If you're in Loresho branch, well, there you have it. Those are your new office officials. Well, I'm going to read some of your comments before we move on to another branch. Peruz Muyuka Ndani, thank you very much. Nakwambia, if there's a lady who is one serious fan, new lady. Then we have Ajanga Alex. He says he's locked in from Kayole, Islando. Thank you very much, good people. Wasonga yule msito anasema tunadai jazi. I hear you, I will. Pass your concerns to the office. Kuna Ajanga Alex anasema, you want to join a branch, Kayole chapter, where pride meets passion. What a slogan they have. Where uko branch gani unataka watu wako wa kujoin? Well, you have a choice to talk about it. Now, I am waiting for the chairman of a newly formed branch called Diaspora Branch. They had their launch last weekend, and I don't know if Chris Chenge is here with me. Chris.
Yes. Midecha, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Karibu sana Ingwe Fanzone.
Thank you very much for hosting me.
Well, first and foremost, congratulations. I hear you guys have a new baby in town. FC Leopards has a new baby in town, the Diaspora branch, and you guys had a launch last weekend.
Thank you very much. Indeed, it's a very proud moment for us to officially join Ingwe as a branch. Though, as I've been telling a lot of guys, this branch began quite some time back. Actually, the brain behind it started 6 or 7 years ago. So we are glad that now we are officially part of the AFC membership club. So I mean, we just want to move forward now.
Why diaspora? Mko na watu ko nje ama? Huh? Why the name diaspora?
Now, that a very good question. Actually, a lot of guys have been asking why we call ourselves diaspora. Actually, watu wengi wanafikiria maybe we come from outside the country. No, most of us are locals. I know we have a few guys from out there, but ideally, the name came from the diversity that we look at. So we came in and we told ourselves that we want to start a branch that is a bit unique. We do not want to geographically situate our branch. We do not want to have a branch that has probably space. Yeah, so we decided let's look for a name that is a bit unique. So the whole idea about diaspora is not actually that the guys come from outside, but we come from a diverse community in terms of professionalism, in terms of community. So we welcome anybody. So we are not limiting to anyone joining the branch.
That is very good news. So if someone wants to join your branch, how do they get you guys? Information about your branch. Mi niko independent, labda nataka kuwa huko.
Yeah, so as you've clearly mentioned when we began the interview, we launched the branch last Saturday. We have our first meeting will actually be happening in the first week of July. So what we're encouraging is we will be reaching out to the guys. Most of our members are well known to the FC community. So all we need to do now is just mobilize and encourage a lot of guys to join in. So right now we will not declare, unfortunately, in this. But in the next one month, we shall be reaching out to guys through our social media platforms, through our membership drive. So we have a very robust plan in terms of how we want to recruit members. So we shall be communicating that after we have a membership meeting, which will be happening on the first week of July. So we will definitely be communicating on how we will be reaching out to new members. But thank you for giving us the opportunity. I think now most guys will know diaspora exists. So you're all welcome to join in.
Well, thank you very much, Chris. If you need help in giving out information on more about Diaspora Branch, you can always reach out to us. We'll be more than happy to share details because right here in FC Leopards, we are one family. It doesn't matter where you're from, as you've heard Chenge say. He is the chairman of Diaspora Branch. And of course, he has said the baby has taken about 6 or 7 years to make. So, unajua, ukitaka kitu kiwe kizuri, lazima ukipange. Panga na kupangua ukipakue vizuri. Thank you very much Chris for making time. Nimeshukuru sana. Naona uko na mafans huku nje. Naona uko na mafans. Kuna mtu anasema Chenge. Elvis anasema hey Chenge, tuma salamu papa. Congratulations. Yeah, so kuna watu hapo wanafurahia sana. Aha. Kuna mtu anasema ati lazima Elizwe ionekane vizuri. Well, very well. I see Sita Rene is watching. Busaka Salano is watching. Thank you very much, good people. And Chenge, congratulations. We will keep in touch. And your views about FC
Thank you.
Leopards right now, the FKF Cup. We've been doing very well. What do you want to tell us?
I mean, it's quite amazing the kind of journey we are going through this season. I'm sure if it were not for the COVID, a lot of the fans would be back in the stadia. So we really appreciate, and part of why we are actually pushing and coming up with such drives as bringing up new branches is because we want to support our team. So we will be looking forward to the Equity game. Let's see how it goes. But Ingwe all the way, I'm sure we're going to get the 2 cups that we intend to get this season. So yeah, we really appreciate what the team is currently doing.
Well, thank you very much, Chenge. And on that note, now we talk about the FKF Cup and how the flow has been. Now, FC Leopards beat Poster Rangers 1-0 to advance to the next round where they met Bungoma Superstars. Now, Bungoma Superstars, let me tell you something about Bungoma Superstars and what they did with FC Leopards. In 2019, they bundled FC Leopards out of the FKF Betway Cup on penalties in Buhungu Stadium. So, FC Leopards came from behind to beat Bungoma Superstars 4-2. And this was a match that was all about revenge. Now, let me tell you, good people, nothing is as good as coming back from behind, beating the opponent 4-2 and expecting nothing but a win. Well, I tell you, good people, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. And in that very match, Collins Sichenje scored his first goal for the club. Isaac Kipiegan also scored his first goal for the club. And then we had Super Captain Kamura scoring and Elvis Rupia also ensuring that FC Leopards get that beautiful win against Bungoma Superstars. Now, it was an absolutely tight match because FC Leopards had to come from behind to win this match. Then after that, the big one came. It was Tusker versus FC Leopards. Yesterday at the Ruaraka grounds, Isaac Kipiegon scored from the penalty spot to help Leopards. And that was the goal, beautiful at the left side of the corner. He totally took the goalkeeper for shopping. And now FC Leopards will be meeting Equity FC on Sunday, the 12th of June. Who will play at the finals? Because it's going to be a very, very, very interesting match. Now, Equity, of course, beat holders Bandari 1-0 to book their place at the semi-finals. And what a match it's going to be now. Collins Sichenje scored his first goal against Poster and his second for the club against Bungoma Superstars. So it was his, these boys, Collins Sichenje and Isaac Kipiegon, both scored 2 goals in 2 consecutive matches to ensure that FC Leopards is giving us scoring options. Now, good people, I'd like to hear from you. Wacha nisome comment kadhaa hapa. Kuna mtu anasema nini? Nani? Huyu? Nani yako hapa? Afande Shisanya anasema tuned in. We are a team, kujiamini, nguvu kamili ya chui. Abia Sambaisi, ndugu yangu uko wapi? Unasema you're locked in from Kitale. Kuna Ken Amunga anasema Mumekataa kurudisha bei chini hata registered members, tuangalie hapo. Kuna Makania anasema niko ndani from Lukuyani, branchless member watching, that is Mugera Chofri. Yeah, uko branchless vipi? Tasso Kefa is saying, great job at the den, keep it up. There's Collins Bengi who is saying, Trench Branch always tuned in. Then there's Nadia Munga says, that game almost gave me a heart attack, but I thank God for the comeback. Joshua Kimmich Jr. says, this is our year. Jackie Giza anasema diaspora branch is locked in. Anaona Jason Sagini, he is the sports archbishop, anasema he is watching this show. Thank you very much, good people. Well, I'd like to hear from you guys. And today, my question to you is, who is your player of the month of May? Angalia jinsi tumecheza May yote. Ni mchezaji yupi ambaye amekufurahisha wewe kama shabiki wa FC? Who is your player of the month for the month of May? Judging by how we've played, I know we had an upset in the Bidco game, but let's look at this from a wholesome point of view. Which player is your player of the month? And we're talking about the month of May. Bado hatujaingia June. Look at the month of May carefully. Look at our fixtures. Look at players ambao walikufurahisha. Now let me give you another. Let's talk about this FKF Betway Cup in a more broad manner. Now, Oyemba has been the keeper who's been in between the posts. And, you know, someone wrote on Twitter, akasema, FC Leopards actually has O at the posts. And I do agree. It is Ochan, Oyemba, Owade, 3 goalkeepers. And for the very first time in a very long time, FC Leopards has quality goalkeepers in between the posts. It's beautiful.
Yeah, mi watch game ke tumecheza. First una analyze vile tumecheza, then ukirudi next training unajaribu kuimprove vitu huko make right.
And inakonga poa for purposes za kuimprove, na pia unaangalia mistakes zako hapa na pale, na pia pale unaweza capitalize na pia opponent, na pia ni fiti kwa ukienda to the next game unajua pale ulifanya mistake, you can improve on that.
Kazi ingekuwa footballer, ingekuwa instructor wa gym.
Mimi kama singekuwa footballer, sidhani kama ningecheza sport nyingine cause nimependa ball sana. So definitely maybe ningedo something else, maybe ningekuwa into business.
The fastest ni mimi, hata anajua wezani.
Not really, but I'm fast. I'm also fast. Na sio tuko fast.
I think the most embarrassing moment ilikuwa ni game ya FC Leopard tukicheza na Zukericho. Hiyo game tulikuwa tuna lead 2-0, ikakuja ikaisha 3-2. It was embarrassing hiyo day tulilose hiyo game. Kati ya mimi na huyu wangu ndo anaweza piga masimu patanisho. Ukiangalia yeye anaslay sana, kwanza hizi matatu kimuona hivi kila saa yeye ni mtu wa masimu lakini hazina impact.
Unafaa lead by example wewe kwanza. Unajua mimi ni mtu niko settled, sina mambo mingi, lakini kidogo hapa kule movement hapa kule nini? Hapa kule movement sasa unajua lazima itabidi tu siku moja tena ni tafadhali mpigie kidogo atulie.
Well, welcome back. I'm sorry for that technical hitch, but why? What can we do? Hii technology ilikuja na meli. Now, I'm going to be reading a few comments. Stano, vipi ndugu yangu? Wacha kwanza nikusomee comment 2-3 ndio tusalimia watu wetu hapa. Kuna Velis Kasembeli says tuned in from Bungoma, asante sana. Joe Murule is watching, thank you very much. Dennis Masai locked from Kajiado. Ochiweda from Antinot, wewe utatupeleka huku mahali pako mali unakuanga. Busaka Salano says, my player of the month goes to none other than Lewis Bandi. Stano, vipi my brother?
Kopo?
Asante
Bado
sana for joining us.
niko kwa ile celebratory mood ya jana kupiga Tusker. So na enjoy. Najua watu wengi wako wana expect it happen juu wanajua tulikuwa tunacheza home ground ya Tusker. Watu wanaogopa hiyo uwanja sana, lakini tuliwachapa. That's the second time we are beating them. So I hope bado kuna another game nafaa tucheze nao. I hope tuwapiga na itakuwa very defining moment kwetu kwa league. Jua hao wako juu yetu. So hopefully tutawapiga tusonge juu, tuwapita hapo kwa league table. Alafu naweza welcome diaspora branch. At least branches zikiongezeka inamaanisha the number of fans kwa club, kwa the number of members kwa the membership ya club inaongezeka, which means pia club ina grow financially. So I hope more members watazidi kujoin branches, more branches zitazidi ku grow, at least the club itazidi ku grow.
Well, thank you very much Stano. Maze, unajua wewe ndo unakuanga pale stadi, unaweza tuambia vile kunaenda. Kuna mtu ananiuliza hapa, I hope game ya weekend tutakuwa na updates. Watu wangu, we will work very hard to make sure that mko na hizo updates. As per now, we are not allowed to stream our games, lakini msijali. Super admin hapa wa Twitter yuko hapa atahakikisha kwamba hizo updates zitakuwa. Stano, mimi wacha nikutupie noma by the way. Your department ni aje weekend?
Hapa ina wasiwasi, updates watapata. So wamepata this season tumemiss tu kupeana update ya game moja tu. But the rest, almost out of 20 matches this season tumepeana updates za 19 matches, tumemiss tu moja, but bado tulapea the full time result. So this weekend wakuwe sure for minute by minute updates. Hatuwezi kaangusha as much as hatuwezi kaweka game live juu ya rights na the league sponsor. So itabidi hapo watulie. Hopefully by Sunday federation itakuwa imepata media sponsor, ama wata stream game kama vile wamestream ya leo. Yeah.
Well, who else here? Kuna watu wanauliza updates on injured players. Okay. Stano?
Kwa sasa players wenye wameumia wako out injured ni wawili. But daktari alikuwa atapeana updates by kesho, so hopefully by Saturday asubuhi before our next match tutakuwa tumwambia watakuwa out for how long. Juu Fabrice aliumia game ya Bungoma Superstars, aliumia magoti. Jana pia Owiti alicheza for around 10 minutes akaumia. So updates tutawapea. At the moment out of players wetu tuko nao, au wili peke yao ndio wako nje on injury.
What should we expect in our next match? Tunacheza Equity, alafu after that Wednesday tunaenda away to play Sofapaka kule Wundanyi. Back to back games, we need all our players fit. Tupe what we should expect from the players and what you expect us as fans to do to push the boys more, to encourage the boys more.
This season naweza sema tumekuwa na a very funny trend. If you look at the way we've been playing against the big boys in the league, tumecheza vizuri sana, watu tuna show up very well against the big boys in the league. But ukiangalia vile tumecheza against zile teams, tunaweza sema zile ndogo, tumestruggle. Naweza angalia last league match against Bidco, we really struggled. Game yetu ya Bungoma Superstars, first half tuli struggle. Sijui ni juu team ilikuwa imebadilika, but tuli struggle, tuli stamp authority yetu in that match in the second half. So against Equity ni kwa hiyo game hao ni underdogs through and through. Na watakuja wakitaka kuprove point. So lazima players wetu wajitahidi wasiandarete hao jamaa juu wamepiga Bandari. Bandari wametuchapa at some point, so hao jamaa watakuja na ile mentality ya if Bandari beat FC Leopards, we beat Bandari, so tuko na hiyo chance tunaweza wapiga. Yeah, so
well,
so itakuwa a tough match though at the moment hatujajua venue ni gani. Unajua tukicheza Ruaraka, surface ya Ruaraka ni mbaya. Maybe tukicheza Utalii ama Thika, at least game ita flow. But kitu niko sure boys sasa wanajiamini, wanajua all they want. They're going for the double. Na ndio hii tuko na opportunity tuko the last time tulishaikuwa kwa position kama hii nadhani 2012 2013.
On that note, Stano, ningependa kukuuliza, I don't know kama hii ni trend because inaonekana hii FKF Cup inatupenda every 4 years. In 2009 we won it. 2013, 4 years later, under James Nandwa we won this cup again. 2017 under Robert Matano tumeshinda hii kikombe. Now we are in 2021, new coach. Hopefully we are going to get a double, but this FKF Cup, hii ni kikombe ambayo imekubali FC Leopards.
Hii kikombe kusema kweli na imetukubaliwa na sisi, at least unajua watu usema tumekaa for long bila kushinda the league trophy, but at least hii kikombe imekuwa ikitutolea kale kaibu. At least utasema mtu akisema your team is so trophyless, mtaambia in the last 4 years at least tumeshinda hii kikombe 3-4 times. So ni kikombe inatupenda, so ndio hii imejileta mbele yetu. Tuko na 2 more steps, inafaa tushinde hizo games. At least hizo tukishinda tuko sure tuko na trophy. Ukiangalia league tuko na 17-16 more games, at least hiyo ni jani ndefu. But ukiangalia hii FKF Cup ni kitu kama shortcut to the Continentals. Tuko na chance ya kwenda Continentals, si lazima tungoje hiyo 30th yenye Federation imesema. Tuko na chance ya kushinda games 2 atuende Confederations. Tuko pia na ile chance ya kushinda the 16 matches. By the way, kwa league in case tushinde all our matches sahi, every match yenye tuko nayo kwa league tutakuwa champion. So tukishinda all our matches FKF Cup na kwa league, double ni yetu na tuko na chance. So tuko na, we have a very good team, we have a very good coach, technical bench yetu iko sawa, mafans wanaona wanajaribu kupush team. Kama jana ungeona vile kwa mtandao vile watu wanapush, yani unaona yenyewe kila mtu anataka team ishinde, from the 35th minute yenye tulifunga bao to the 95th minute yenye the final whistle ilipigwa. Kila mtu alikuwa na wish team the best, na naweza omba fans wetu tuendelee na hiyo roho. At least players wakiona hivyo
positivity,
positivity, hiyo ndio kitu tunataka kwa team iko juu. So sasa hii negativity yetu I fight kwa negative. Team iko juu, sasa team ina underperform. The more fans, the more players wanaona fans wako nyuma yao, by all means. Players pia ni binadamu, wanajua we've been in the drought for a very long time, so wanajua they have to win. Wanataka kufurahisha mafans, watu wanataka kufurahisha mafans, wanataka kuonyesha this season fans wetu wasitoke bila kucelebrate, especially trophy league.
Well, there you have it. You've heard it from the man himself. He says, as fans, let us come together, rally behind the team, tuskume jamaa mazi. Kitu yote unaandika Facebook, kwa any mtandao yetu, make sure it is positive energy. Remember, on our Facebook page, it is FC Leopards SC. On Twitter, it is at FC Leopards. On Instagram, at FC Leopards_SC. Na pale YouTube, tell a friend to like, follow, share, subscribe. FC Leopards SC, one word. Mazevile Stama amesema, let us rally behind the boys. Team positivity, because this is ours forever. Naona Jackie Agiza ameingia, very good evening to you. Edwin wa Ambeya amesema, namesake unafanya kazi mzuri. This season tukiinua trophies, tunaweza inua trophies 2, roho juu. Vicky Zola is saying FKF is also another route, another way to the continental matches. Very, very true. Edwin tena wa Ambeya anasema, you media guys are doing a good job. Thank you very much for all you are doing. Asante sana kwa wale watu wote ambao wanaona ile kazi nzuri ambayo tunafanya. Hey, wacha niwaambie, this weekend kuna save Oyemba alifanya, na sijui kama tuko na hiyo clip, but in case we don't have it, be sure utaiona kwa Facebook page yetu. This is our second keeper who is in between the posts for this FKF matches, and we're wishing him all the best. Now, who else? Kuna mtu anasema Ingwe ya Matere. Well, thank you very much, good people. I asked you earlier on, who is your player of the month? Stano, who is your player of the month of May?
By the way, mimi hata sitakwambia player of the month wangu. Mimi nitakwambia player of the season so far. Player wangu mwenye amenibamba this season so far ni Lewis.
Lewis Bundy, the young man.
I have a very short story about Lewis.
Yes.
The day to unveil Lewis kwa akisign contract yake. Unaweza tafuta search tu Facebook Lewis Bundy, alafu utaenda kwa comments zenye watu waliandika under hiyo unveiling yake. Watu walikuwa so negative, but ukiona Lewis, by the way, Lewis huitwa master kwa kiwanja. Na yeye huitwa master juu ya reason moja. Lewis this season amechezea two positions. Amecheza left back, amecheza right back.
Yes.
But watu wameona Lewis, wameniambia mimi ati bado hujaona potential ya Lewis. Hizo si the best positions za Lewis. Lewis ukimweka hapo number 10 atacheza vizuri. So na imagine akicheza hapo number 10 na wanasema ndio position yake poa. So bado narudi kwa mafans wetu. Let's encourage our players. Msione tu jamaa hapo alafu mnarusha maneno. So encourage players wetu wote, tuwapatie hiyo chance. At least wako team kubwa, wanajua mafans wako nyuma yao. So me player of the month so far ni Lewis. Player of the year so far Lewis Bundy.
Lewis.
Alafu a small shout out to, we had a player jana alipewa game for the last game alicheza ilikuwa last season tukicheza na Sofapaka Mumias.
Yes.
Jana alipewa game anaitwa Dan Sunguti. Jana alipewa game Dan Sunguti alipewa game jana akacheza for at least 25 minutes. So at least to encourage vijana kama hao, wenzao kwa bench wakiona hao jamaa anacheza watajituma. At least your team kila position ikiwa competitive, mnajua at least tuko na mawinga wanne both sides.
Na unajua by the way your depth ni important. Tukiendoko Continental we need the numbers. Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Stano. As in, it's always a pleasure having you. This man has insight on matters FC Leopards. He is always going to be telling us who's injured and who's not. Well, I'm telling you, hapa media team, ile kazi ambayo tunafanya kwa ajili yako wewe shabiki wa FC Leopards. A few comments before to wrap up his show. Ochi Weida anasema ati mtashinda timu gani hizo? Ujamaa anaongeaje bwana? Alafu kuna nani mwingine? Vicky Zola anasema our players should also play for the badge and honor. We should not downplay equity lest we learn from Bandari. Ken Kisiala anasema FKF Cup is our trophy this season. Player of the month Lewis Bundy. That is Vicky Zola. Franklin Imbenzi is saying we are bringing this thing home. Our chairman committee have started an initiative. Ingwe Bebaligi, we need the media team to help us popularize this initiative. Well, you can just tell us more about it. I see Hosi is in the building. Umekuja dakika za lala salama. Karibu sana.
Thanks Glado bwana, better late than never. Unajua hapa lazima kama ibada. Nashukuru sana. Niambie, talk to us. Niko hapa na Stano. Niko fiti, good show. Thanks for the good work. Tuna appreciate sana. Tunapata updates. Ni game moja tumesikia mkiongelea about updates. Ni game moja tu, but we thank the media team for whatever they are doing. At least the people also rely on us. They can also get that information from us once we get it from you guys.
Yes. Tell us your final words. You have anything to tell us before I ask you about, of course, we are facing Equity in the semifinals this coming Sunday. What words of encouragement do you have for our boys?
Let's keep fighting. Ni home stretch. So positivity, tukue tu positive na kila kitu itakuwa fiti. And then for the fans to avoid kuwa negative at this time, let's support the team. Nimesikia COC has said something there about an initiative from the chairman. We want everyone on board, not just those who are registered, all the fans. We want them on board. Tuka support vijana. Hii double lazima tuondoke nayo, si ndio?
Kabisa. So Hosi, after that we go to Wundanyi, we face Sofapaka in the league. Kuna kitu Stano amesema that, you know, if we win these 2 matches, Maze, it's going to be very, very easy for us to ensure that we are putting our place in a very good position to probably take the double this season. Do you see it as a possibility for us to take the double this season?
It's very much possible, and because everything is inside for us. We only need to stay focused, like you said. Whatever comes our way, the morale has to be high, which I believe right now with the win, the recent wins, the morale is high kwa camp. Na we are set up for the match, so kila kitu itakuwa fiti. So I'm positive. I'm positive about everything. We've won at Wundanyi. This will be our 2nd time there this season. We'll win again.
Well, hopefully, as you say, let's take it 1 game at a time. Tumalizane na Equity kwanza, alafu tukuje to deal na Sofapaka in the CAT derby. Stano.
Yeah.
Uko na nini ya kusema? Naona umefurahi hapo.
Niko na costume na message to Equity FC.
They're next. Well, I'm telling you, Hosi Kisenya, nakwambia money heist, tunaenda kuchukua hiyo pesa tuende nayo Continental, Well, you gentlemen, thank you very much for making it absolutely wonderful. Hosi, there's an initiative that has been talked about. You want us as fans to support the boys in every way we can. So as you guys organize yourselves, we will also be ready to, help you out with whatever way we can as the media team. So as you guys are getting yourselves in order, we also play our part, and we pray that the boys also do their part. Now Stano has a little cup there, and we are kuja cheze FC tuwafanya haraka. Hosi, final words as we close this show right now.
We talked of the elections. So one, we have traveling branch are having the elections this weekend. So wish them all the best. Wish them all the best. I know we'll have winners and losers, but we'll all at the end of it all will all be winners. So for the same part, let's stay on course. Let's stay focused. Now, I'm sure we'll be smiling at the end of the season.
I hope we will be smiling at the end of the season. Remember, this fan zone is brought to you courtesy of BetSafe, and they have something called the BetSafe Super Euro Jackpot, where you stand a chance to win 25 million shillings from just 25 bob of a bet. My friend, what are you? Kuna daily special jackpot. Enda wekele FC Leopards hapo. Tumia shilingi 15, 15 shillings, and you might just win yourself 500,000 Kenya shillings. You never know, Maze. You cannot go wrong when you're betting for FC Leopards. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for being here and keeping me company up to the end of this show. To you, the fans who are at home, kuna watu wengine nisiposoma comments zao hapa nakwambia watanipeleka mbio. Nadia Munga, this lady is an absolutely amazing lady. She's always here each and every Thursday pamoja na watu wangu wengine. Good job media team, my Thursday is always sorted. Thank you very much. Kuna Liz Babes is watching today. Thank you very much. Raima Jaka Yuko, asanti sana. Vicky Zola Ingwe, nakwambia, you people have been absolutely amazing today. I want to thank you very much, good people, for the time that you have given us. And as we move forward to our next match against Equity, make sure that you are following us on all our social media handle pages to get the updates. You just never know. We might be bringing it home this season. And as Stano has rightly put it, money heist is coming to Equity Bank. We need that money to go to the Continental, Mazi. Ataki Mchezo. And for the media team, the people behind the scenes who make this show absolutely possible and wonderful, I say thank you. Stanley, Gogo, for the beautiful photos, for making sure that we have good media updates. Thank you very much. To the producers, Victor Milimu, Wilhite Mulobi, thank you very much. Edward Ndindi, we have a whole team behind us. And to the secretariat that makes this media team moving, thank you very much. To you, the fans, thank you. God bless you, and see you next week on Thursday, because this is Ingwe Fanzone and it is ours forever. Good night. God bless.
Everyday opportunities. Play the BetSafe Daily Jackpot. 8 games, 200,000 shillings to be won at 10 bob only. Play the Daily Jackpot on betsafe.co.ke.